Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down, then we see interesting day. Oil, we told you yesterday, if oil drops, the market can go up. And oil dropped. And now it's 83. It's 83.80. If oil goes under 80, I think the rally is on. Now, if oil goes back to 87, 88, straight back down. Okay? Rates just barely doing nothing. Dixie dollar is lower. So just keep an eye on it. The Nvidia news, there's a girl out there, Beth. She's really good. I posted it. She's one of the very good people on Twitter. You should follow her. Posted the thing that said Nvidia is looking to 3 to 4x production of their H100 next year. 3 to 4x. Jesus. 50 billion in revenue. Just from this new chip that's doing 8 billion right now a quarter. 8 billion more a quarter. Wow. So 3 to 4x. How huge is that? Okay. So appears real. We'll see. But if the story is real and they really pick up on the story, it should be 450 today. Okay. But SPX is lower. Why is it lower? Don't know. Just have to see. It doesn't matter. Yesterday, the NASDAQ NDX was so strong. NDX was up 33 when the market went down 10. Okay? So it's bullish. And that's what you wait for. But here's the thing. Remember, on a great day, SPX up 30 to 50 points. Anything else is aberration. On a really bad day, SPX down 30 to 50 points. Anything else, hard. So if you start buying things 50 points out, that means you need this 1 in 10 day, maybe in every 10 days you get one out price day, and then you have to sell them because if you're 60 points out or 50 points out, okay, you have to be closer to the money. NDX, we waited all day, finally got them at 3. And then you got to put your order in. I had my order in at 8. Now, I screwed it up. I thought I could change it fast enough. I had it ready to change, but he moved the NASDAQ 25 points within 10 seconds, and they went to 12. But he filled me at 8 because I had my order in, which is okay. Take 5 points, it's okay. Okay? But once again, we're still buying small. We're not buying a lot. You're buying 5 or 10, so it's almost nothing, right? You buy something at $3, you buy 5, it's $1,500, smaller trade, right? And that's what we're doing till things go. Now, today, if Nvidia has news, right? It has this news that she posted. If Nvidia is up 10 in the first 5 minutes, and it's only up 3, then I'll raise my size to higher, because that means it's moving with the news. But if it's up 2 or 3, or it goes negative, your size stays small, because that means the news is not affecting it, and you need the news to drive either whatever stock you like up or down. If oil is down 2, and it's down 80 cents right now, 32 cents. If oil is down 2, and the market is not up, you're like, why is this not up? Well, you have the jobs tomorrow. See what happens. And what happens with it? I don't know. But here's what I know is, and I've been preaching this for 2 years. Every single economist, their pay should be cut in half. Why? Because they are using metrics that are 10, 20, 30 years old. Every single book on the economy should be burned. They should burn every single book, because nobody has been through a pandemic. You have no idea what happens to a pandemic. Okay? So my mom's brother got COVID. He was 5 years younger than my mom. They talked every day for 2 hours. And he passed away in 10 days. I mean, she was she was distraught, right? I mean, so hard for her. And obviously she passed away this past, I don't know, 3-4 months ago, right? But think about that. If you have somebody in your family that passed away from COVID or were very sick or something happened, how are you going to act? And not just you, everybody else in your family, the hundreds of people that you tell. Are they going to spend money nonstop? Are they going to borrow money on credit cards? Do they care about their debt? We don't know. Every single person is unique, right? So that being the case, if you don't know, how can you say, oh my God, if if nobody does this, they're gonna go do this? Really? You're making shit up. These guys make shit up. They don't know what's gonna happen. Okay? Then the next thing is if the rates were to go up today, I would make a rash statement. This is a rash statement. A rash statement is you kind of say stuff and you're not positive. But I would make a rash. If oil goes down $2 and the rates go up, then what they're telling you is the government is printing so much money. They're issuing so much more new money that the only way it can get out there is for them to pay higher interest rates. That's it. Okay? Very simple statement. Okay? But these people are like, think about it. You know one of the dumbest things that I've ever seen in my life that the people talk about is, oh my God, the curve is inverted. Well, the curve inverted 18 months ago. 18 months ago, the curve inverted. They said, oh my God, recession. 18 months later, is there recession? No. Is there going to be, let's say there's no recession for another 2 years. Oh, but my curve inverted. So 3.5 years later, something happens and you think that means that? See, this is what I'm telling you. It doesn't mean anything because everything has changed. The world has changed. Here's the next thing. Let's say you bought a house at $500,000, and that house ripped higher to $1 million or $1.2 million. And let's say you just pay cash, okay? And so now you have $500,000, $600,000 in that. I mean, you have the initial money you paid in cash, but you also have equity. Say you borrowed money, you have equity, and you want to go on vacation or something, and say, oh, it's 6%. Who cares? I'm gonna go borrow 6% on my house, take out $20,000. People are doing this type of stuff, guys. I mean, for them to say, oh, nobody has any money. Oh, my house price went from $500,000 to $1 million, and it went to $900,000. It's still way up. I don't see a single house where I live. There's not a single house here that is lower than it was 2 years ago. They've come down maybe $50,000 or $80,000, but they haven't come down to where they were 2 years ago. You would think with rates like this, they would have come down. So people have money. Then the last thing here, and this stuff is hilarious, and it's actually really funny. So Biden keeps putting out things that, oh, this person doesn't have to pay their student loan. Okay. Why would even one person pay their student loan? Why would anybody in the whole world pay their student loan? The next plan is going to come. You go pay it, and the next plan is going to come. Maybe it comes in a week, a month, 2 months, 6 months, doesn't matter. Why would anybody pay it? See, this is the world we live in. The world is different. It's not the same. When the world is different, you have to act different. Okay? Okay? Interesting. Jobless claims, 107. Rates popped up a little bit. Yeah, not really meaningful, but we'll see. But so what you want to see today is if the market has to follow through. If oil goes lower, the market needs to be up 30. If it's not up 30, just know that we're not out of the woods yet. Maybe we crater on Friday. That's it. Very straightforward and go slow. Okay? That's what we know. SPX down 9 now. That puts it at 42.53, 42.54. You got 42.51, 42.32, 42.09. Huge number. Okay? Upside, you got 4,300, round number. Hey, Avago, 832, 839, 809 down. Nvidia, this one with that news from yesterday, they're going to 3 to 4x their thing. They're going to do 50 billion in the new chips next year, and then there's a new chip coming after that. They're going to do even more. I mean, this stock should be 450 plus based on that news. I don't care if the market goes down 200. It should still be there. But if it's not, that's telling you it doesn't care about the news right now, and they're just selling. That's it. Pretty simple, right? And then we see. Okay? Downside, 436. Lam Research, 642, 651, under 609. Apple doesn't seem to break 171, right? Right there. 171 down, 176 up. Lilly, trying to go. One-day wonder. These things are one-day wonders. All these stocks. 539 to look better. Meta, 306, 309, 316, 322, underneath 288. No compelling reason till it breaks 298, and then this 288 one where it dropped when it was doing its presentation. Snowman, 156 up, 149 down. Now, if you believe in this Nvidia, the market is really going well with continuing claims. Going down, yields popped a little bit more. Okay. That's down 13. Caterpillar. Think about Caterpillar. CEO says this is the best he's ever seen in his whole life. And his stock is down 30. What's that tell you? Okay. Got to see what it tells you. SMCI, 288, 292. NOW, slowly lower. As the dollar goes up, it's bad for them. Microsoft, 322, 331 is a beast number. 309 is a beast number to the downside. Tesla, strong. It's leading. Somebody wants to test it. 261 if it pops. 266. I actually like the 265 that open under $1. Not going to pay more than $1. Guys were doing smaller trades and buying them cheaper. You don't go buy something for $2 and $3 and $4 and it goes down instantaneously. Have to buy cheaper stuff and get out. And if they're not cheaper, don't buy them. That's what we know. Everybody have a great trade day. Oh, hold on. Let me go to questions. See if anybody has anything. Those NASDAQ moved. Yep. They haven't learned QE for 13 years. It's QT now. Absolutely. I agree with that. Thoughts on solar? Solar still in no man's land. Okay. Look, solar subsidies. If there are no solar subsidies, every single one of them is losing money. Now there are solar subsidies, and here's the thing: solar is such a lie. It's unbelievable. I know you guys can. Okay. It costs so much money. Years ago, solar was cheaper. Now these guys are coming out. They say, "You want solar on your house? Oh, I can do it for 25 grand," and then it goes to 55 grand, and you never recover your money. Now the subsidies are supposed to take it out, but let me tell you, the biggest scammers in the world, really interesting, are the rebates back to the car companies and the solar companies. Let's say somebody comes to your house. This is the last thing. This is funny. And they quote your house for $20,000 to put solar on. Okay? And then the government comes out and says, "Oh, we're going to give you a subsidy of $8,000. The solar company comes out and they say, "To do your house, it's $28,000. They keep the $8,000. They get the 20. And they still charge you 20. That's the world we live in. Everybody have a great trading day. See you, Jack.